Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a new Korean coloring book. It is a Korean coloring book. I bought this off of Etsy. I will leave a link down below where you can purchase this. It is called Magical Forest, a Korean coloring book. It is a art therapy book like it says on the title in English. Now this is a bigger book than normal. It is a little larger than your 8.5, 11. I would say 8.5 by 13. Not 14, but 13. So, you see this? You get the nice little flap in the beginning. Then if you look closely, you get the little unicorn. This is all written in Korean. I do not understand it. You got this lovely little gray stuff. Now the paper's nice and thick. It's like a nice medium cardstock. The images are double-sided. I like this page. It's probably an introduction page. The images do go into the spine, which is a negative, but the images alone are really pretty. See, I like this. I think this is the girl on the cover. If I'm not mistaken, this is the cover image. Hold on. Yeah, it is the cover. Part of the cover, not the total cover. The images are all nice. Some of them are big, some of them are small. So this is a coloring book for a lot of, if you like nature, fairy tale, stuff like that. I'm going to try and zoom out. Look at that, all the butterflies. It is a really beautiful book. I just like the unicorns. Corey, you like this, unicorns, dragons. Just like that, there's a lot of different kinds of things in the book. Frogs, little gnomes and elves. You could make that really pretty. Now I know this book is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but it really is a beautiful book. The paper is nice and thick. If you are going to use markers on this, I would recommend putting a blotter page or copying the page that you want to color on. I think this would make a really good pencil book. I love markers as much as the next person, but honest to God, when you use markers, they bleed through everything, especially alcohol markers, and water markers too. So, just the same, if you want to do watercolor, be careful about how much water you put on the paper, too, if you're doing watercolor with this book. Oh, I like her. She's really pretty. Could do something really nice with her. Leaves. When I see this, I think of a Wizard of Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, something like that. That's just my... Butterflies, for those people who like butterflies and patterns. There is some patterns in here, but... and birds and frogs. Here's a pattern. You could do something really nice with this pattern. I like this. Like that with the castle in the background. That's really pretty. Well, look at all those leaves, and this is a really pretty book because it has a lot of different things in it. Now, people who don't like the icky, finicky bits don't have to color that, but there's plenty of bigger images. Like this has bigger images, this has bigger images, so you could do a lot of different things with this book. Like that. Really pretty. I like this with all the angels. When I see the sword, I think Excalibur. The images do go into the spine, so, you know, that's a negative for me, but overall, this book is beautiful and worth the money. I'm very glad that I got this book. Go on a horse with the unicorn. Is that a unicorn? No, it's not a unicorn, but I thought it was a unicorn. You can make it a unicorn if you had a horn. Accidentally knocked the camera over. That was not supposed to happen. I mean the tripod. You can buy this book off of Etsy. Look at that, that's beautiful. I really want to color one of these in. Could you use fine liner pens in this book? Absolutely, probably. Watercolor and markers, I would be very careful how much water you do if you're going to use watercolor in this book. Markers, I personally wouldn't use, but if you're going to use them, just put a blotter page or something behind it because everything bleeds through. You could ruin the pages that way. Forest, mushrooms. Really like these images. They're nice, big. There's a lot of different things in this book, so I guess this is the end. You get all these lovely little stones with some patterns in them. Some don't have it, but some, the bottom part ones do. Then you get more gray pages. This lovely gray. And then they give you more stuff that they think you'd be interested in. This one I've seen on Etsy, but I'm not sure if I've seen this one on Etsy. But then the back of the cover. This is the price in Japanese yen. So, if you have enjoyed this flip through, give me a thumbs up and have a lovely time coloring.